Back to you again now.
I've just been busy writing this poem, so it's only a few minutes old. It's called Rocking Horse on Fire. She keeps the room just as it was, as if death had never entered it. Still turns the eider down, still straightens sheets, still plumps pillows up. Brings breakfast every morning just like before, but there is no before anymore. Even the future has vanished. One day it hurts her, this haunting. This room had become a shrine, and she its priestess. So she decided to burn the past. All her child's ties go on the bonfire. The wind turns the pages of the books on fire. Dolls melt in the witch hunt. A rocking horse bursts into flames. Go now, she commands. These are only things. She hides her daughter in her heart, where nothing can touch her, the fire reflected in her tears. Thank you. And this is a bunch of haiku that I met on a street corner singing doo-wop, so I press ganged them into this. This one is called No Room at the Crib. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, the cat's in the crib, the Holy Family out on their ear. This is called Know Your Clouds. She runs in to tell me a cloud has fallen asleep in the field. The fog can only smile at her. Being in the world. I'm scared, she sobs. Of what, love? I cuddle her. Of being in the world. And this is me when I was 5. Although I was brought up as a good Catholic, which I thought was very bad, I still had my own little religion of me. It's called Its Own Good Self. No God, just the sweet rain blesses me with its own good self. A robin unaware that he's my prayer. The miracle of sunlight playing with a kitten. Wind sings in a choir of trees. A plastic bag morphs into an angel. This is called The Voice. Even the trees fell quiet. The leaves ceased to chatter. Amongst themselves birds refused to speak. It was as if the world had evaporated. So, said the silence, at last you hear my voice. And this is called The Backward Look, which is a book by Frank O'Connor about ancient Irish poetry. I was reading it the day that David Bowie died, and I was listening to Fantastic Voyage off of Lodger, which is my favourite Bowie album, and the new album. And the BBC announced his death, and I thought, no, it can't be. So I wrote this poem for him. It's called The Backward Look. The blackbird leaves me a note pinned to the sky, that blue beyond blue, the tide of the moment turning, turning, time like apple blossom falling through my mind, the little boy unable to believe that this day is not made of forever and only now. I walk back through myself to unpin the note the blackbird wrote with his voice still pinned to that self-same sky. The blue so still beyond even itself. I at last able to read the bird's words, its language a secret no longer to me. I sing, it says, I sing because all this must die. I sing the moment's tide, it's turning, always turning, its throat full of song, glorying in being alive for this one eternal moment. Thanks.
Very good. Very good.
Fantastic range there. Have you published those haikus, Don?
No.
I'm going to do another book for Donal this year.
I throw them on Facebook. I do a poem a day. Instead of saying, look at my mail or something like that, I do a poem a day.
You're one of only 2 people I follow on Facebook.
Now that is fame.
Well, I'm getting a book together for him again.
Do you know the story of Lord Byron and Thomas Moore of Moore's Melodies? They're punting down the river and all these students go by and they're singing one of Moore's melodies, Believe Me of All These Endearing Young Charms. And Byron turns to Moore and said, now that's fame. So, you follow me on Facebook, that's my fame, Phil.
There you go. It's not quite up at this sort of...
When people give out to me and say, is that poetry? I say, Phil Lawler follows me. And then they go, oh, all right.
I was thinking of Bowie. It must be extraordinary if you're on the stage and there's sort of 5,000-10,000 people singing your song
Yeah.
back at
Yes.
you. Yeah, I don't know how your ego copes with that.
Probably doesn't.
Oh yeah,
I've
I
always
don't think
said
it's
I'd
it.
have made a phenomenally great pop star. Other than the fact I can't sing and I can't dance. I know me,